So, karibu sana kwa show.
Asante.
So, first of all, just introduce yourself to the people at home. Wajue ni nani na unafanya nini?
My name is GITHINJI. I am a performing artist and I am playing Subira in Subira.
Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, definitely this is one of the most hyped theater show, musical, especially here in Kenya.
Yeah.
So basically, the hype around it, why is it so big and why the energy behind it?
For the most part, I think, is simply because it's based on the coup.
Yeah.
It is based on an era where we were not allowed to talk about the government.
Yeah.
So there is that bit of excitement about it.
Yeah.
And also, by the time the coup was happening, most of us were kids,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so it's interesting sort of having to relive it,
Yeah.
yes. And again, it's a very Kenyan story, being told by a Ugandan, no less, which is an amazing thing because she has a thing for telling only African stories.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just, you know, Wakenya tunapenda vitu vyetu, and I think this is quite timely,
Oh.
considering elections are coming.
Yeah.
And a very interesting thing is you'll find that the same problems we had, or that they had in 82, are the same issues we are having right now. Yeah. So it will be interesting.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And of course, you're the lead character in this particular film.
Yeah.
So maybe
one of the leads.
One of the lead characters in this particular story.
Yeah.
So basically, just carrying around, you've told us that it's a very sensitive story.
Would have been.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about the character that you're playing.
So Subira is just a girl who is drunk in love. Let's just say that. She's very naive. She believes that the world revolves around loving and being loved and having a family. And so it's just one of those, I am going to wait for my love to come back from the Vietnam War. Whenever he's going to come back, I'll be here waiting. But then obviously things don't go that way because life happens.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Of course, we know you nice for, you've done a couple of shows, both on TV and also on theater, So how is this role different from the roles that you've played before?
Wow. It's different in a lot of ways. First, I did not understand much about Village Girls. So I had to sort of do some research on that. Gilbert, one of the directors, kept on telling me that I need to think about being naive because I am barely naive. So there are a lot of things that I don't relate to that I had to sort of dig deep inside. And also I have not been in love for like 6 years, bro.
Wow.
And so to act somebody in love, I was like, how does that feel again?
Wow.
So it doesn't really resonate, but I think that's what is amazing about it because it makes me have to research more and dig deep.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And of course, it's not the first time that you're on our show. Of course, we've talked about your journey.
Actually, the other Subira, look at that.
Exactly, the coincidence around it, So maybe you can talk a little bit about that, because I understand that the title, so that people don't confuse that is this the other Subira that Nice was in, or it's another Subira.
But I think it's evident. This is a different Subira. This is Subira the musical. That was just Subira. So
amazing.
I doubt anyone would get confused.
Awesome. Thank you for making that clear.
Amazing.
So maybe lastly, why should people come and watch this particular film?
Because it has all the razzmatazz that we are not used to. So you see, our plays sometimes we end up having very linear shows. It's either comedy or drama or a music thing. But there's comedy, there's drama, there's music, there's military drills. There's a lot of things that are in it. And it has a lot of aspects of theater that I, for one, have never experienced until I started rehearsing for the show. So just come sing. It's different, but I think they like it. You better.
Amazing, amazing. So I'm going to give you this chance to talk to that person at home who needs that assurance that it's going to be a good show, and invite him. I invite them personally.
Okay. So I don't need to give you an assurance that it's going to be a good show because I'm on it. So it's definitely a good show. Please come watch Subira. We open this Friday from the 30th. 2 shows. Only 2 shows have 1 show. Does that even make sense? Yes. The first show and the last show will only have a show at 7 p.m. But between the 31st and 8th, we'll have 2 shows, both at 2 and 6 p.m. It's only 1,500. And being Kenyans, I like to translate that in beer. So that's 6 beers, bro.
6 beers.
It's 6 beers.
Only.
No pressure. I hope you guys come. You'll enjoy it. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming through to the show.
Asante.
And all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.